And now with today's pregame show, let's go to Meadowlands and Oats LeGrand.
Afternoon, we're going to have high school playoff football. That's if our equipment doesn't give us any more problems. And I think we got it tuned down to where it should be now. This, of course, quarterfinal playoff. Hillcrest Academy Comets coming out of the Agassiz Valley South and coming out of the St. Louis County Conference. It will be the Rockets of Toivola-Meadowlands. This, of course, is a celestial shootout. The Rockets and the Comets. So a lot of stuff up in the air this afternoon. And, of course, if you want to go further than that, it's the South against the North. If you want to go even further than that, these two teams have just about identical records as far as the playoffs are concerned. Hillcrest have been to the finals twice, got booted in the tail both times. Toivola-Meadowlands were in the finals twice. They were eked out both times. So for both these teams now, they're looking for a shot at the coveted title that has eluded them over the years. If we may, let's talk a little bit about the field. We have snowbanks 4 or 5 feet high all the way around it. They have used blades, sweepers, whatever they could to get the snow off. We went down on the field. The center of the field is extremely hard. The outside edges of the field soft. There's not much you can do about it when old Mother Nature takes over. But it's playoff time, so let's take a look at the two clubs. First of all, coming out of Toivola-Meadowlands, the Rockets, and we'll give you their defensive alignment. They play basically out of a 4-man front. This is the way they'll go. At right end with Mike Esterberg, he's 5'11", 179-pound junior. At right tackle or guard, whichever way you want to call it, 9-man football, it'll be Elmer Mills, 5'8", 245-pound junior. At left tackle, it'll be Jim Van Duker, 5'10", 250 a junior. At left end, it'll be Rex Horvath. He's the small guy on the club, 6'2", 172. If you look at that defensive front for them, they have 4 juniors, 4 underclassmen, and they are big. As we look at the outside linebackers, we get a look at Dean Matvey, 5'8", a 160 senior, and Mark White at 5'8", 150 a junior. The inside guy will be Mike Elmore, 5'11", 164 and a senior. The safeties will be Tom Kuchera, 5'9", 148 a junior, and Chip Richards, 6'1", 175 and a senior. That's the way Jay Ratchick's crew will go defensively. If we may, let's take a look at them. They average 31 points per game offensively. They've given up 11-plus per game. They have played a 7-game regular schedule and 1 preliminary playoff game. That defensive line will average 211 pounds across the 4-man front. They have 6 juniors, 3 seniors starting on the defense. This is the way it's gone for them. They defeated Tower Sudan 22-12, 40-14 over Orr, 26-12 over Cherry, handled Renshaw 28-7, defeated Cook 34-8, romped over Cotton 44-0, defeated Tough Albrook 16-12, and then in preliminary playoff action last week got by Kellier 38-29. Well, that's the way we see it for Jay Ratchick's crew. We'll be back in 1 minute to talk about the Hillcrest Academy Comets. All right, we're back again. Now let's take a look at the way the Hillcrest Academy Comets will go. They will be receiving the kick today, so we'll take a look at Dick Risbruth's offensive alignment. They will go at quarterback with Brent Martinson. He's a 160-pounder, and he's a senior. At the running backs, it'll be Mark Bang, 170. He's a senior. The other running back will be Scott Groen, 165. Scott is just a sophomore. And, of course, the one thing that Dick Risbruth has to worry about here is this young sophomore has not started a game offensively at a running back spot. He is filling in for the injured Mundus, and we see Mundus, after having his operation on Monday, is here to watch this contest. Now let's take a look at the rest of them. At the flankers, it'll be Steve Lundy, 155, a senior. As we look at their offensive line from the right side across, we get a look at John Christensen, 170, a senior. Tippy Stenjud, 245, a senior. Rick Nielsen, 210, a senior, will be the snapper. At the left guard, it'll be Steve Hagland, 175, a senior, and the left end will be Scott Selvig, 165, a senior. For Hillcrest, of course, they play out of the Agassiz Valley South. They are unbeaten through 9 outings. They will start 8 seniors offensively and 1 junior. Taking a look at their season, they opened against Twin Valley, 32-8. They won it. 42-14 over Hewlin Hitterdall. 24-6 over Lake Park. 26-6 over Underwood. Shelled Audubon, 40-16. 38-8 over Gary. 48-8 over Ratsay. 28-0 over Norman County West. And in preliminary playoff contest, they defeated Nevis 40-16. That's the starting lineup for the Hillcrest Academy Comets on the offense. They will average 163 pounds in their backfield, 193 pounds on the line of scrimmage. And when you average 193 pounds on the line of scrimmage, and you're still on the short end of the stick, 18 pounds to man, you know that the defensive alignment of Toivola-Meadowlands are big. Well, we've given you the two lineups. They are now introducing Toivola-Meadowlands. And Richards now will have number 10. We got a number for him for number 11, and we'll catch that up. But while we have a moment, reminder, of course, that tonight at Battle Lake, the Battle Lake Battlers will be going against an excellent Belgrade crew. That, of course, playoff time again, and we want to wish Tony Teal and the Battle Lake Battler guys the best of luck. That ball game will be carried on KJAC, your small-town sports station. Well, they're still introducing the individuals, and in playoffs they introduce everybody. We'll be back in 1 minute with more football from Meadowlands. There, and we're all set to go. Playoff time. Hillcrest will receive to start the football game, so we'll get a look at the defensive strength of Toivola-Meadowlands in a hurry. Yes, sir. I'll tell you, anytime the public address system making an announcement about the band, and anytime you can get them out to put the lips on those trumpets in this kind of weather, you got to have good band members. All right, ready to go. 9-man football playoff time. The winner of this will advance to the semifinal playdowns, and hopefully they hope, most of these clubs, that they will make it to the Superdome. Well, they have no 35-yard line marked off, so they'll have to go by guess and by golly, and the official is lining them up so that they are ahead of the 35. As Hillcrest go back deep on the far side with Drone, they come on the near side with Bang, kicking the ball away. For Toivola-Meadowlands will be Rodney Thompson. 6-4. He comes forward. There's a kick. We're underway. It'll bounce at the 10, and it'll go out of bounds inside the 10. They'll bring it out. Well, this gives Fergus excellent field position as the ball will come out to the 30-yard line as a result of the kick going out of bounds inside the 30. First and 10, Hillcrest. Let's watch on the defense now. They go 4 on the defense, and boy, are they big on the inside. Hillcrest I formation, flank on the right side. Short man Drone, the deep man would be Bang. Martinson barks him out. Long count. Hands off Bang. Flips to the right side. Cuts back inside. Gets about 6 yards. Defensively, coming in on the play that time, we get a look at Rex Horvath, 6'2", 172, and he's a junior. It'll be second down and about 4 yards to go on the first play of this football game. Some kids over on the far side, I don't know whether they're enjoying the football, but they're sure enjoying throwing those snowballs. Out of a full house in the backfield this time. All right, Martinson backs him out, and popping offside was Christensen. Oh, he missed the pounce. He had a head start, and we got a lot of Chinese laundry on the field. It'll come back right smack now to the 30-yard line, where it'll be second down and 10 yards to go. Still second down and 10. Hillcrest come out. They'll flank on the left side this time with Lundy and run out of an I formation. Defense jammed up tight. Oh, have they got him up tight. Martinson down. Martinson hands up, cutting outside Bang. He'll get about 2, and that's all. Defensive tackle made by Chris Bernsdorf, 5'10", 195-pound senior. And right now they're challenging Hillcrest to put the ball up in the sky because everybody's up within 3 yards of that line of scrimmage. Well, let's see if Martinson will fake. First man through, drop back, and crank long. Now they've loosened up a bit. Actually, a 5-2 right now as far as the defense is concerned. There's going to be encroachment. Number 88, Mike Elmore. Elmore got caught on that one. And they yo-yo the ball back the other way. So it'll be a third down and about 3 yards to go. At both clubs, very tense here in early go. Hillcrest come out. They line up in an I. They put Lundy on the flank on the right side. 2 down linemen on the defense. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang is hit, gets away. He's not going to have the first down. Fumbles it, picks up, and Stenjur comes down the sideline. Stenjur to the 28-yard line. Oh, the big tank. The big tank picked up that fumble, got the first down, and actually, Bang did not have the first down, so Stenjur picking up that fumble and lumbering down to the 28 got him the first down. Yes, sir, the tank rolled for the first down. All right, up over the ball comes the Comets. They line up this time. Rogness is a flank on the left side, again out of the eye with 3 down linemen, actually a 5-man front. There's a handoff to Bang, no place to go. He popped at the line of scrimmage by Elmore. Boy, Elmore just whistled right by the blocker, and he tackled Bang for a loss of 1. They say closer to about a half a yard. 9 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the opening period. Hillcrest have had the ball all the way so far. I formation, flank on the right side. Defense loosens up a bit, anticipating maybe Martinson will crank. He drops back to throw. He looks. He's being shagged. Gets it out on the side of the screen. Down the sideline goes Groh. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's down. Touchdown, Groen. Groen with a touchdown, and that would be a 29-yard goal. And the Hillcrest Academy Comets move out in front. 29-yard aerial to Groen. Boy, he shed a tackle on the far side and scooted the rest of the way. That comes with 9:11 to go here in the initial period. And I'll tell you, the boy that's injured on the far side, he rolled right into the official, and the official came right down on top of him on the far side of the field. Cleaned the head linesman out completely. Well, Hillcrest will come offensively. They're on the top side of the stick at 6-zip. Screen pass to Groen, and that's been a good one for him all year long. The injured guy is Rex Horvath, and he'll have to come out one play. He's holding his right wrist. All right, up over the ball. They go for 2. Hillcrest, I don't believe, as long as we can remember the last 2 years, have ever tried 1. Martinson will bark him out. I formation, wing or flank on the right side. Martinson back to throw. His man is there. Overshoots him on the far side, intended for Rogness. They'll come upfield. Hillcrest leads at 6-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, we're back again. Now I'll bet your bottom dollar that Groen will try to kick the ball away from Richards. That's the scouting report. Keep it out of the big kid's hands. They'll try to kick it on the near side to Mike Elmore, hoping that he will not get the break that Richards might get. Groen is ready. Holds up the finger. One finger. I'm sure he's not going to the bathroom, so he must be going to kick it away. All right, ready. There's Groen kick. Oh, this is a bouncer. Picked up at the 20. Coming to the near side where the ball is White, and White is banged out of bounds as he gets up about the 32-yard line. Good field position now for Toivola-Meadowlands as they go the t'other way around. Let's give you the backs. It'll be Tom Cochera. White, Richards, and Watby will be the wingman. We'll watch Hillcrest. They'll go 3 on the defensive line this time. I formation. Power flopped around on the right side. There's the pitch. There's Richards trying to get outside. He gets 5 and 7 yards to the far side. With a hop, skip, and a jump, and over there, Groen. Groen got the tackle along with Nilsson, but not until he picked up 7 going to the left side. Second down. Hillcrest leading at 6-0. Let's see if these two clubs are going to exchange the TDs right here. Playoff football, 9-man variety. It's cool in the Northland. Out of an eye. Power comes right this time. There's the handoff. This time Richards goes up the middle. He's got running room, and he will go down to the 30-yard line. right up the pipe. Martinson, the defensive back, coming up to make the tackle, but not until they picked up the first down. Richards really comes up to the line of scrimmage very deliberate, picks the spots he wants to run. He does not take a quick rush up there and run right up the backside of the blocker. He feels his way up, he gets the open, and then makes the run. All right, ready to go. They pitch out to Richards this time. Turns inside. He's going to be hit down out of bounds at the 29. Good defensive play by Martinson.
Start out of bounds, bring him a throw. Martinson.
Well, so far, Richards has run the ball on all of the plays. It'll be second down and a little more than 8 yards to go at the 29. Territory of Hillcrest. Hillcrest lead it 6-0 here in the first period. I formation, power right. Back to throw. Squared out on the side. Complete and out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And Martinson again making the tackle. At that time, they hit Elmore. It'll be third down and about a cat's whisker for the first down.
Brings up the third down. And
All right. Toivola-Meadowlands coming up over the ball. There's the handoff right up the middle. That's the first time someone else has carried the ball on a running play. And White will get the first down as he got just inside the 20 to about the 19 and a half. Stensrud is there. Nielsen is there on the defensive play. But the Rockets are on the move. 6-0. Hillcrest lead it.
First and 10 for the Rockets on Wilkes, 20-yard line.
Up over the ball comes Toivola. This time Richards will go as a wing on the left side. They run out of the eye. Hand off to White. White right up the middle. White will get a couple of yards. He'll get another yard because Nelson hit him and drove him a yard forward. Let's give him 3. Second down and 7. On the bottom of the sack, coming away with Nelson. It'll be second down, about 7 yards to go with 7 minutes to go in the first period. Rognus wants to get rid of his glove. Well, Richards goes out on that left side again, out of the eye again. 3 on the defense for Hillcrest. Back to throw. There's that little pass down. Alley-oop style touchdown. Flag on the play. The penalty will go to Martinson, but no need for that because just an alley-oop pass downfield that time to Thompson. Thompson gathered it in, and the ball game's all tied at 6 apiece. Well, that one has covered 24 yards with 6:43 to go. They're going to go for 2. They pitch back to Richards. Richards, he's got it. And Toivola-Meadowlands lead at 8-6. We'll be back in 30. Well, we're back again. The old alley-oop pass, good for the touchdown. Each team has had the ball once. Each team has scored. Different 2-point conversion by Richards. Boy, he runs under control. Here's Thompson's kick, a short kick. It'll be picked up by Selvig. Selvig is at the 20. He's at the 22 and popped down there by Richards. First and 10, Hillcrest at their 22. 8-6, Toivola-Meadowlands, top side of Hillcrest Academy. We have 6:33 remaining in the first period. Lundy wings out on the left side or flanks out. They run out of an eye. Ends in tight. Martinson barks out the signals. Martinson long count off to Bang. Bang puts the head down. He'll get about 3, and that's it, as he ran into a host of green-shirted Rockets. Coming off the bottom of the stack, we see Elmer Mills, and then Richards also in on it. He's on the very bottom.
Elmer Mills, number 10, Richards.
Let's give him 3. Second down and 7. We're still in the first period. The two teams are taking turns from their 30-yard line, both with about 50-yard drives for the TD. Wing on the right side. There's a handoff to Bang. Bang finds heavy traffic, and he's going to be hit down as he gets to the 29-yard line.
32, Mark Bang was carrying.
White defensively.
Number 60, Elmer Mills.
And it'll be a third down and about 3 yards to go. Out of the I formation, flank right. 3 down linemen on the defense. Martinson barks him out. Martinson wedges forward. He's going to get the first down. He's at the 40. He's inside the 40 and hit out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Oh, and the guy who got a hold of him was Kuchera, and Kuchera, had he not gotten to him, Martinson would have picked up the big feet and laid him down all the way to the end zone. 1st and 10 Hillcrest. What started out just a little sneak for the first down. He got through the heavy traffic, cut to the outside, and Kuchera caught him there. At the 32, territory of Toivola-Meadowlands. I formation. Flank on the left side, 3 down linemen on the defense. There's Martinson. Back to throw. He's got his man wide open. He's got him wide open. Touchdown to Groan. Holy cats, what an aerial circus. A 32-yard aerial, this time to Groan, and he was wide open. He could have stopped and had a hamburger right there. Martinson to Groan, 32 yards, and believe it or not, we've still got 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. The way this is going, it'll look like a basketball score. Out of an eye, flank right. Martinson pitches back, bang, puts his head down. No, he did not make it. The knee went down short, and it's 12-8. They'll come back upfield. Hillcrest leading it. We'll be back in 30. Well, it's a shootout at OK Corral. 12-8. Hillcrest lead it, and now it's Toivola-Meadowlands' turn. Groan will kick it away. Groan with a squibber-type kick that will go out of bounds, and the ball will come up to the 30. Well, both of these clubs giving each other good field position to start their drive. It'll be 1st and 10. Richards and company will now go to work on the Hillcrest defense. See if Hillcrest have adjusted anything defensively. They've stayed basically 3 here to start with, and it looks like they're going to go 3 once again. All right, ready to go. Out of an eye. They shift wide out. We're going to have procedure, and Richards is caught behind the line of scrimmage this time by Selvig.
There's a flag on the play.
They're going to decline the penalty as they will take the play because they lost a couple of yards on it. Well, look out for the old alley-oop again. All right, coming up over the ball now is Esterberg. Hillcrest still in that 3 on the defense. Kuchera barks him out, goes back to throw. He's looking for someone. He's being shagged. They get a hold of him. He tries to complete the pass short that time to Bach, but having his hands on him that time was Christensen. He could not crack it up the way he liked. It'll be a 3rd down and 12. Good coverage deep that time. I'll tell you right now, Esterberg, who weighs 195 pounds, doing an excellent job on Stensrud. I formation. They stick Richards out on the far side. Back to throw. Kuchera. He lays it up in the air again. There's Thompson. He dropped it. Oh, he had the first down and dropped it. Well, he didn't bring that in with his hands. He tried to catch it off the chest, and you can't do that. Got to have glue on the chest if you're going to try and catch him with the chest. And it'll be a 4th down and 12 yards to go. Richards back in punt formation. I'll tell you, Thompson had the first down. There was no doubt of that. Thompson will make the long snap. Groan will go back in single safety. There's the snap. Good snap. Here's the kick. He gets it high up in the air, not downfield too far. Let's see what kind of a roll it will take. It went right straight up in the air. That's one of those punts that would have been a home run in a silo if you're playing baseball. Straight up in the air. Hillcrest with great field position at their 31. They lead it 12-8 with 4:30 to go in the first period.
31-yard line.
All right, ready to go as Nielsen comes up over the ball. They run a winger, a flank on the left side, run out of a deuce in the backfield this time. 2 down linemen, a 4-man front. There they counter back. This time, bang, and he's going to get about 5 yards as he went to the right side. Bang carrying the ball, and Bang was back down, bounced down there by Richards.
Pick up about 5.
Second down, 5 yards to go. Crowd sitting by here, or standing by. There's not much to sit on here with all the snow around. All right. I formation. Flank right. Martinson barks him out. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang puts the head down. He fights for yardage. Breaks the tackle. He's going to go. It's a foot race. Bang at the 10. 5 touchdown Bang. 44-yard touchdown run by Bang. Boy, they had him at the line of scrimmage. He kept the legs moving, and he went in. Bang from 44 yards out makes Hillcrest 18 and Toivola-Meadowlands 8 with still 3:31 to go in the first period. Don't go away. Hang around. We got a shootout going. Out of a deuce in the backfield, Rockness. Now he likes to square out. Let's see what they'll do. They go straight down. Martinson in heavy traffic. He looks. His man is wide open. He hits. Thrown in the end zone. And Hillcrest lead it 20-8. We'll be back in 30. Playing like there wasn't any defense made. All right, ready to go. Groen will kick it away. There's Groen's kick. A high kick. Richards will have it at the 8. He's up to the 10. He comes to the near side. He's got a lot of running room. And you know who caught him? Stensrud caught him. The biggest guy on the Hillcrest club. He knocked him down at the 32-yard line. 245-pound Stensrud. Boy, I'll tell you, Selvig really set that up for Toivola that time. Instead of staying on the outside and containing, he knifed to the carrier. Richards ran around him. Stensrud caught him and whacked him out. Up over the ball comes Esterberg. They line up in an I. All right, back to throw. Kuchera. He's going to throw deep. His man is down there. Touchdown the other way. Holy cat. This one goes to Elmore. And that is a 48-yard aerial. And all of a sudden, with still 3 minutes and 1 second to go in the first period, it's 20-14, and they'll go for 2. We're not going to have enough paper to get this all down. All right, they'll run for 2. There's the pitch back to Richards. Richards will not get in, I don't believe. Nope. 20-14, Hillcrest lead it. We'll be back in 30 seconds, believe it or not. All right, we're back again. 20-14, and we're 3 minutes left in the first period. Holy cats, I can't believe it. All right, ready to go. Thompson will kick it away. Thompson forward. There's a good kick this time. It'll be picked up by Bang at the 3. He's at the 10. Far side to the 15. He is hit down as he gets to the 21-yard line. They tried to set the wall on the right side. Only once in this first period has the team failed to score when they had the ball. 20-14, Hillcrest leading Toivola-Meadowlands as we have 2:48 remaining in the first period. I formation, wing on the right side. Martinson barks him out. Martinson to Bang. Bang turns inside, puts the head down, and he's hit down as he gets to about the 25.
Stop by number 33, Joe Horvath.
Horvath making the defensive play on him.
Pick up about 4 on the play.
And we have a timeout on the field. Well, maybe they got to have a timeout just to slow up a little bit, but we'll go back for 30. All right, we're back again. The wildest first period of football I believe we've ever seen. 20-14 and 2:29 still remaining. Fergus Hillcrest have had the ball 3 times. They've scored 3 times. Toivola have had it 3 times. They've scored 2 times. And they might have scored had Thompson not tried to catch the ball with his chest over on the far side earlier. All right, really jamming up the line of scrimmage. Martinson, Bang, puts his head down. He'll get a couple of more yards, and that's it. Get up close to about the 28-yard line. Coming away with the ball was Dean Matthey. But the whistle had blown it dead. It'll be 3rd down and about 3.5 yards to go. Up over the ball. Groen the short man. Bang the deep man in the eyes. The flank goes to the right side. Long count Martinson. Martinson rolls back to throw. Martinson looking. Martinson in traffic. Then fires it up. Incomplete. Well, the Hillcrest bench powering past interference, but he tripped and fell, but the pass was well thrown out of bounds. There was no chance to get to it anyway. Hate to see an interference thing on that. And now, Toivola-Meadowlands send back a pair in Elmore and Richards, and Groen will get his first chance to kick. Mundus is normally the Hillcrest punter. Looks like they're going to be coming. Ready. The snap is perfect. The kick, a high, short kick. Richards will let it bounce. It'll take a Hillcrest roll, and it will go dead at the 22-yard line in Toivola territory. And here come the Rockets now on the offense. Let's see if they got any gas left in those jets. Well, two big alley-oop passes got behind the secondary for Hillcrest. Hillcrest got a couple of passes about the same way, so it's been even Steven. 20-14 Hillcrest, 1:38 to go. First period, that is. All right, up over the ball comes Esterberg. Kuchera, the quarterback, barking him out. Kuchera, hands off Richards. Richards gets a couple, that's all. Stensrud in on the defensive play. Second down and about 8. The old tank making the play. Really, except for one time when Kuchera has thrown, has he had any pressure put on him? And that one he threw incomplete. All right, ready again. I formation. Back to throw. Looking. Thompson, he's got it. First down up at the 39-yard line. Groen knocked him out. Thompson, a nice target at 6'4". He looked that one right in. Took it with the hands instead of with the chest. First and 10, and if Hillcrest's going to stop the pass, they've got to get some kind of a rush on Mr. Kuchera.
First and 10 for TM on their own 39-yard line.
Out of the eye again. There's a pitch out to Richards. Richards behind blockers. He comes down the sideline, tries to turn. He'll go inside the 40 at the 38. Groen and Bang and Martinson over there to pop him out. Really read his block well. He got in behind the blocker, let the guy made the block, then he ran to the side away from the block. Second down, 8 yards to go. Oh, and we're down to the final 30 seconds in the first period. Three-man front defensively. There's a pitch back. Here comes Richards outside, and he's hit down this time by Lundy right at the line of scrimmage. Well, now it's alley-oop time again. It'll be third down and about 8 yards to go. And they line up without a huddle. Hillcrest will have to get ready. Here they come. Back to throw. Looking. They just put it up for grabs. And it's going to go for a touchdown. Into the end zone goes Horvath. I can't believe it. 3 defenders back there. Horvath gets the touchdown. A 39-yard aerial. And that comes with 11 seconds to go here in the first period. 20-20. Oh, I'll tell you, the Hillcrest defense, secondary, getting burned like they've never been burned before. Going for 2. There's that little dump pass. Incomplete. We're tied at 20. Well, that's no more than fair after the shootout we've had here in the first period. Holy cats, I can't believe it.
Batted down by number 42.
All right, we'll go back to our studios for 30 seconds. For the refrigerator, you may miss 2 touchdowns. Here's the kick. Bang will pick it up at the 5. He's at the 10. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. He's out to the 30. He's down the sideline. And he has popped out of bounds as he got into the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands at their 38-yard line. Well, I'll tell you, you've seen the boxing on the boob tube where about the 12th round, everybody is all pooped. They can't throw a punch. Fourth quarter of this one, I don't think anybody will be alive. They'll be run out of gas by running up and down the field. Good thing it's only 80 yards. All right, Rogness comes in now. Rogness on the left side. Martinson hands off, and trying to get some running room was Lundy, and he slipped and fell down.
That's the end of the first quarter.
There's the end of the first quarter. Believe it or not, 20-20. Toivola-Meadowlands and Hillcrest Academy. We'll be back in the 30s. Well, we're back again. It's shootout time, and this time Hillcrest have the ball. Lundy, the short man in the eye. Bang is the deep man. Martinson back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit down back at the 30-yard line by Elmore. 13-yard loss on that play. And it'll be third down and a Greyhound bus trip for the first down.
22.
Well, we've seen a lot of runs, a lot of passes. That was a lot of run, but it went the backward side. All right, out of the eye. Martinson barks him out. Back to throw, Martinson. Martinson in heavy traffic. He fires the pass up, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Groan. He was covered front side, back side, and both sides. 3 defenders on him. Martinson was fortunate to get the pass away. Could have just as well been tackled back at the 20, and Groan will put the foot into the football for the second time. Groan will kick. Richards and Elmore back. The snap is good. The kick, he gets a high kick away. Richards will field it at the 22, comes back inside, hit down at the 27-yard line.
Stop made by number 8, Scott.
Bang is over there, Selvig over there, and also Nilsson to put the stop on him. 20-20 as we open the second period of play. Hillcrest and Toivola-Meadowlands.
Rockets will take over first and 10 on their own 28-yard line.
All right, here we go. There's the counter. Oh, and Horvath nearly fumbled that ball. He was fortunate to come up with it. He bobbled it all the way to the line, hit right at the line of scrimmage there by John Christensen. And it'll be a second down, and for all intents, 10 yards to go.
A half yard on the play.
All right, up over the ball. I formation. Back to throw. Here we go. Looking. Kuchera. Kuchek. Looking again. Firing it down. And this could be intercepted. And it is by Groan. Groan is back at the 40. Groan cuts the other way. He's at the 30. He's down to the 22-yard line and hit out of bounds. Well, if the receiver on your team doesn't catch him, the guy on the other side does. So we just go back the other way. Holy cats, and Hillcrest now with good field position at the 22 in the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands. Well, we're back again as Rognus will come on the right side as the winger flank man. Martinson barks him out. Martinson to Bang. Bang puts the head down. He'll ramble inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Elmore there on the defensive tackle along with Horvath, and that took care of it.
Gain of about 8 on the run.
Boy, we haven't had a touchdown scored in almost a minute now. Something's going wrong here. All right, 20-20 in a Wildie. Playoff time. Boy, I tell you, if you want offensive football, you've had it here this afternoon. Martinson barks out the signals. Martinson hands off, Bang, puts the head down. He's going to get about a yard, and that's all. A whole host of green-shirted Rockets in on that one. Coming off the bottom of the stack, we get a look at Van Ducker, or Duker, I guess it would be. It'll be a third down and about a yard to go for the first down. And Martinson wants them to bring the chains in.
Official timeout for a measurement.
All right, ready to go. Some guys from the boob tube are in there, but there's not enough room, I guess. All right, they stretch it out. They're about a foot and a half short. Now they bring it in. This is 4-down territory, of course, so they'll try it for 2.
About a half yard short of the first down.
20-20. We're in the second period with 8:52 to go. Nilsson will come up over the ball. Well, last time they had great success with Martinson reading and sneaking on the play. Let's see what they do this time. It looks like he's going to do it again. There he goes. He kind of gives that away because he leans into the rump of that center as he's snapping the ball on that thing. And it looks like he's going to be very close. We'd have to guess that he might have it by about a pimple on the end of the football.
Official timeout again for Benjamin.
All right, they bring the chains out, they put it down, and there it is, the pimple on the end of the football. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Territory of the Rockets of Toivola-Meadowlands. All right, ready to go. Hillcrest up over the ball. They line up in a deuce in the backfield, a flank on the left side. 3 down linemen on the defense. There's Martinson wedging forward again. He'll go to the 10, and that's all. He'll get 2. They jam it up very well. Van Duker is in there, and also Horvath.
Number 33, Joe Horvath. Number 10, Chip Richards.
And it'll be a 2nd down and about 8 to go.
Brings up 2nd down for first ball.
20-20. Ragnes out on the flank on the left side, out of the I formation again. There's a pitch out to Bang. Bang cuts back inside. He's going to be hit down at the 9-yard line. Good pursuit on the far side. Let's give the guy credit. That would be Bernstorff. Now, there's the kind of a play that has been a great play for Mundus. Because of his quickness, he might have been able to turn that corner. Bang is not that quick and could not get to the corner. And that's no criticism of him. He just doesn't have the quickness that Mundus has. But he has been a great back for him. Deuce in the backfield, flank right. Martinson, keep. He looks. He still looks. He fires it up the middle. Touchdown to Groen in the end zone. A 9-yard aerial to Groen, and Hillcrest are back on top again.
9-yard pass completion.
Hillcrest leading it now 26-20. And that came with 7:02 remaining in the second period. They're going to go for 2. Martinson rolls out. He looks. He fires it down the middle. Good. Oh, out of the end zone. Out of the end zone. It was complete, but out of the end zone. 26-20. They come back upfield. We'll go back for 30. Use their men out of the backfield for their pass completion so far in this ballgame, I'll tell you. Groen coming forward. There's a kick. That's a better kick for him. And it'll go into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 15. Elmore couldn't find a handle on that one as it went over his head and into the end zone. 6:59 to go here in the first half. Hillcrest leading Toivola-Meadowlands 20-6. I'll tell you, if you take a break and go to the refrigerator for a sandwich or something, you're going to miss a half a dozen touchdowns. That's the way they've been going here. 26-20, Hillcrest over Toivola-Meadowlands. Timeout. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. You wonder about these two clubs. Hillcrest gave up 9 points per game. Toivola, 11 points per game. And most of these points were given up when they had the games won. And all of a sudden, here the super studs are in there, and it's 26-20, 46 points on the board. We still have 6:59 remaining in the first half. All right, up over the ball comes Toivola-Meadowlands. I formation. Howard comes on the left side. Hand off to Richards. He's going to be wrapped up. Get about a yard, and that's it. Lundy in on the stop. Along with Lundy, we see John Christensen. And I'm going to make a guess that maybe they went to the 4-man front that time. Let's watch this. No, they're going 3 again. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Now this time they come out with a split. They run the halfback right in behind him on the left side. Looking. They're going to send him down. Here they shag him, and he gets the pass up complete. And the first down over on the far side. This pass goes to Matby. Well, everybody looked for Richards. Matby snuck out into the flat on the far side. Kuchera hit him with an aerial. It was kind of a dying mallard type of pass. Didn't have much zip on it, but it did the job. 1st and 10, the Rockets at their 29-yard line. All right, ready to go again. I formation. Power swung to the left side. There's a pitch back to Richards. Richards trying to get outside. They jam him up. He'll get 3. Pretty good stretching out that time on the part of the right end. Nielsen that time. He strung the play out, then got a lot of help. But still, he picks up a strong 3 yards. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball game moving along very quickly. 1 timeout, all has been taken. I formation, Power goes right. They pitch back Richards. Halfback pass. Fires it out. Incomplete. Good defensive play by Groen. Boy, when it looked like Elmore was going to reach out and grab that one, Groen slid in front of him and whacked it down to the grass. We can't say green grass. It is fairly green considering the weather they've had up here. Boy, I'm glad I live in the deep south. All right, ready to go. Here they come out again. Let's see how they go this time. Back to throw. Kuchek out on the side, complete. And down the sideline goes Thompson, and he will go to the Hillcrest 26-yard line. Rogness went for the intercept, didn't come up with it, and Thompson tippy-toed down the line to the 27-yard line.
On the verge of 12, 25-yard line, 26.
1st and 10. And Hillcrest have got to get some kind of a rush on Mr. Kuchera, or he's going to gobble him up alive. All right, Kuchera takes a look at the defense. It's 3. Hands off Richards. He breaks a couple of tackles, goes down close to the 22-yard line. Wrapped up there by Stendrud. Stendrud got help from Christensen. Let's give him 4, call it 2nd down and 6. Hillcrest still staying in that 3-man defensive front. They are not getting any rush on quarterback Tom Kuchera. There's a pitch back to Richards trying to get outside. They string him out and hit him for no gain. Good play again on the outside as they forced him outside. And then Bang came up and made the tackle. They strung that one out very well. And it'll be a 3rd down, and it's up in the air time once again. 3rd and 5.
Raise up 3rd down for CF.
All right, here they come. How much you want to bet on throwing one here? I'll give you pretty good odds. All right, ready to go. Back to throw. Kuchera being checked. They get a hold of him and tip him down. Bang! The linebacker. The linebacker threw him down at the 35-yard line. They shot the linebacker, and Bang's got him back at the 35. It'll be 4th down and a cross-country trip for the 1st down. 3:30 remaining in the first half. Well, alley-oop time to Thompson right now.
4th and about 18 for GM.
Well, I thought that old alley-oop went out at the turn of the century, but apparently they brought it back again because it's 6'4", and he's got big, long arms. That alley-oop's a good one. Richards comes out on the side. They better double up on him. Hey, look, they just throw it up for grabs. There it is again, and it's caught at the 1-yard line. I can't believe a pass like that can go constantly for the long gainers. He just threw that up among 3 white shirts, and he pulled it down. At about the 2-yard line. And now Toivola-Meadowlands with a chance to go out in front. There's a quarterback wedging. Kuchera, is he in? Nope, he's at about the 1-foot line. Well, we have 2 minutes, 26 seconds remaining. Play coming in from the bench. Kurt Buck coming in. All right, ready to go. Good check. Boxer goes forward. He's in. Touchdown. 26-26 off the sneak. And that came with 2 minutes, 5 seconds still remaining here in the first half. And we're tied at 26 apiece. Well, they go for two. All right, ready. Back to throw. They look. And, he gets away. And gets away from another. Then is finally hit down just short of the goal line. Nielsen had a shot at him. Sensford had a shot at him. We're tied at 26 back in 30. All right, we're back again. 26-26. Holy cats, and here's Thompson again. His kick. It'll be picked up by Bang at the 11. He's up to the 20. He's to the 25. He's hit down at the 28-yard line. Thompson is there. Along with Thompson, we get a look at Elmore on the defense. 26-26. Martinson coming back in. Now you got to wonder about Mundus, a kid who is an excellent defensive back, what this past situation would have done. All right, ready to go. There's a handoff. Bang, breaks up the middle. We got procedure, I believe. Boy, now there's something, though, that a coach's nightmare. The kids from Toivola-Meadowlands eased up after that play. You can't do that. That penalty may go against you, and you're looking at it, and the guy's running for a touchdown. It goes against Hillcrest. There was no doubt of the procedure on it. All right, it's first down and 15 yards to go back at the Hillcrest 20. Hagelin really limping very definitely. There's the deuce in the backfield. Back to throw. They squared on the side to Christensen, and he'll go to the 30-yard line. Top down there. So he got the 5-yard penalty and about 3 more back on it. It'll be second down now and about 7 yards to go. That time Christensen went down about 3 yards, squared to the outside. Martinson hit him right in the belly button, and he got out to the 30-yard line. Lundy comes out on the right side as Hillcrest run out of an eye. All right, ready to go. Back to throw Martinson. There they screen it out. Drone gets some running room. Drone is going to come to the first down as he'll go to the 32-yard line in the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands, making the defensive play, Kurt Bach. And that's the first down. Hillcrest asks for a timeout. 26-26. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again as Erickson will come into the ballgame for Selvig. $40 seconds remaining here in the first half. 26-26. Boy, you might say the second period was nothing. We were 20-20 at the end of one. We're 26-26 here after two. Or not quite up two, still 40 seconds remaining. Up over the ball comes Erickson. Nielsen playing at an in spot now. They run out of a deuce in the backfield. Back to throw. Martinson lays it out to Nielsen. Nielsen is at the 10. 5. Touchdown, Nielsen.
31-yard pass play.
Well, defensively, both of these clubs playing like they don't want to go any further.
Number 82, Rick Nielsen.
And it's 32-26 now, and that came with 31 seconds remaining. All right, ready to go out of a deuce in the backfield. Ball dropped by Martinson. Picks it up, gets away, looking, still looking, being tagged and hit back at the 20. Making the defensive play that time was Mills. And it's 32-26 Hillcrest.
They chased the wrong way by Elmer Mills.
We'll be back in 30. All right, back again as Drone will kick it away. The quarterbacks are going to have sore arms from throwing. The kickers are going to have sore legs from kicking. That's the way it's been. The rest of them are just going to be pooped. There's a kick, a squibber type. It'll be picked up by Elmore at the 10. Elmore to the far side to the 20. Down the sideline, hit out of bounds as he will go to the 27-yard line. Well,
Pushed out of bounds there by number 42, John Christensen.
watch Mr. Kuchera go back and throw now with 25 seconds to go in the first half.
The Rockets will take over first and 10 on their own 28-yard line.
32-26, and don't ask us to read our stuff at halftime. All right, ready. There they squared out. Here's a halfback pass. Elmore going down the field. Oh, they threw it. Elmore came outside, and Richards threw it inside. I'll tell you, he was behind the secondary. Someone fouled up on who was supposed to go which way. 20 seconds remaining. All right, ready to go. Richards comes out. You watch him go straight down the field. Here we go. Pouring it on. Now they throw it up for grabs. I don't think they're going to get near that one.
Mike Elmore, almost there.
Elmore was looking for some interference, but the ball had already hit the grass when Martinson leveled him. Boy, it looks like a track meet. Everybody's running the dash. They all set up at the starting line. Quarterback drops back. Everybody takes off downfield, and it's who beats who to the end zone. 26-32, Hillcrest by 6, 13 seconds still remaining in the first half. They double up with a flank and a halfback. Here's that pass again, and this time he's going to run. Richards goes right up the middle. He's going to be hit down as he gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 6 seconds remaining. Boy, I'd give him the ball on that one all day long. One-on-one, he'd kill you. All right, 6 seconds remaining. We're going to stay right here with it. Wearing out the phone line, going back and forth. 32-26. 58 points put on the board already, and we're not at halftime. Reminder, of course, you sports fans in KJAC listening area, we'll have Battle Lake and Belgrade on the air tonight. That should be a good one. Our best wishes to Tony Teal and his staff and the kids for that one tonight. That one will be played at Battle Lake. Get over there and support the Battlers.
On the ball, 35-yard line.
All right, we're ready to go. Richards comes out on the near side. High formation. Back to throw. Kuchera. Kuchera being chased. Kuchera still being chased. He gets away, comes to the near side, fires it up to Horvath. Horvath down the sideline. He's going to be hit down at the 12-yard line as the first half ends with a score. Hillcrest 32 and Toivola-Meadowlands 26. That time we had quarterback Kuchera playing Fran Tarkington rolling around back there. We'll be back in 1 minute to try and give you a story of the first half. We're back again. A couple of comments on the first half. The secondary for Hillcrest are going to have to concentrate more as defensive individuals. They have not had the concentration that they should have. Thompson goes down. He really feels that ball all the way in, and he's taking it away from 2 or 3 Comets. We're back there and actually in pretty good position. As far as the offense is concerned, well, both clubs are just throwing the ball so very well and running pretty well as well. Let's see if we can read our chicken scratching on the first half. Hillcrest got on the board first on a 20-yard line, 29-yard screen to Groan at 9-11, made it 6-0. Extra point effort, no good. Then Kuchera hit Thompson on a 24-yard alley-oop type pass at 6:43, made it 6-6. Then Richards went in with the 2 points. It was 8-6. Then Martinson to Groan at 5:05 on a 32-yard aerial, made it 12-8. The extra point effort no good. Then Bang from 44 yards out, made it 18-8 at 3:31. And the pass to Groan, good for the 2 extra points. It was 20-8 Hillcrest. That's the way things looked like they might end up that way at the end of the first period, but no, with 48 seconds to go, Elmore on a 48-yard aerial from Kuchera made it 20-14. The extra effort no good. Then adding to that with 39 seconds to go, Horvath on a 39-yard aerial, and that tied it at 20-20 at the end of the first period. In the second period, pass from Martinson to Groan for 9 yards at 7:02 made it 26-20. Extra point effort caught out of the end zone. That took care of that. Then Kuchera from 1 yard out at 2:05 made it 26-26. No good on the extra point. Then the pass Martinson to Nielsen for 30 yards with 31 seconds to go in a half made it 32-26 Hillcrest. That's the way we are at halftime. We'll be back in 9 minutes with the second half.
Second half is Oats LeGrand. Meadowlands, here's Oats.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know what to expect the second half, except that there's got to be, both clubs got to find some kind of key to defense, because it certainly has been nothing but an offensive show in the first half. I think really only once in the whole ball game in the first half was anyone thrown for a loss, and that's when Martinson got caught for about 15 yards trying to crank the ball up. 32-26 at the halfway mark here. Both teams are back on the field. Most coaches would sit down with 32 points at halftime and said, "Hook, we're home." Well, I tell you what, nobody's home in this one yet. Very impressed with Mr. Thompson. Good hands, great concentration on the throws. And I suppose you could go back and say, well, Hillcrest secondary without Mundus leaves something to be desired. Well, you can say what you want. I think the offensive line for Toivola-Meadowlands has done an excellent job, because they have kept the likes of Stensrud, Nielsen, and Christensen off that quarterback throughout most of the first half. And he's a scrambler type. He gets back there, he'll juke you one way and juke you another, and just scramble over and get the passes. We look for Toivola-Meadowlands here in the second half to come out and split that end out and set Richards in behind him. And I'll tell you, if you get the ball to him and let him go one-on-one with that blocker out in front, he reads the block so well, he would go any way that blocker wants him to go, and he'll give you a lot of yardage. So Hillcrest are going to have to really tighten up that defense here in the second half if they're going to stay alive. Well, the coaches have had a chance to impart their words of wisdom now to their athletes, and we're just about ready to go with the second half of this football game. For one of them, it'll be the end of the season. For the other one, they will move on into semifinal play, still with a chance to go down to play in Hubert Humphrey Folly, the Superdome, or whatever you want to call it. Well, already, second half. Officials are getting a little leg weary trying to keep up with all the long gainers in this football game. Really looking at this ball game, if you take a look at the extra point situations, Hillcrest has scored 5 touchdowns. If they get their 5 extra points, they'd have 8 more points. Same thing goes around the other way. Neither club has been that good on the extra point effort. All right, ready to go. Second half football. Toivola-Meadowlands and the Hillcrest Academy Comets. Playoff time from the Meadowlands in northern Minnesota.
We're getting ready for the second half to play here, folks.
Lots of snow around here, but they did an excellent job getting the field in the condition it is for this game. And actually, we only saw one slip, and Bang slipped once, but he regained his balance before going down and broke it for about 40 yards for a TD, 44 to be exact. Well, Hillcrest will kick it off. They will go deep with Elmore on the far side, on the near side with Richards. Well, that lady blowing the bugle hardly had enough gas left to make it. All right, there's a kick. It's taken by Elmore. Elmore comes to the near side. Elmore trying to get outside is hit down on a good tackle. That time by number 84 for Hillcrest, that would be Rick Johnson, and he hits him down at about the 23-yard line. Well, let's see if they've made any changes now. Hillcrest stayed in that three-man front defensively the whole first half. The Rockets of Toivola-Meadowlands coming offensively. Esterberg up over the ball. Cocher, the quarterback, hands off Richards. Richards will get about a yard as he went off the right side. Christensen in on the defensive play, along with Bang, and then getting over there last, of course, was Tippy Stendrew to make sure he didn't get any further. Give him 1, second down 9. All right, ready to go again. Short man in that I formation is Buck. They run out of a power I. Back to throw. The quarterback swings it on the side. Intercepted! Intercepted by Selvig. Stepped right in front of Elmore, picked it off, and Hillcrest now with the ball at the 28-yard line in the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands. Dangerous pass to be thrown out in the flat. All right, Selvig coming up and making the defensive play, number 80. All right, out of an I formation. Let's see what Hillcrest can do now. They lead 32-26. Ready. Bang started to move, got set again. Oh, and all kinds of foul-ups. That's what you get with a long count and try to change it at the line of scrimmage. And we'll see a 5-yard penalty procedure here. Really, the only guy that wasn't moving on that one was the snapper, and he was a little late in getting it up there.
5 yards against Fergus ball.
It'll go against him. Erickson will come in the ball game for Hillcrest, and Nilsson will go out. Lundy will come out, and Rognus will come in to replace him.
Makes it first and 15.
First down and 15 at the 37-yard line. I formation. Back to throw Martinson. He is being hit and down back at the 32-yard line.
Drag down there with right Elmore.
Elmore making the defensive play.
Possible ball set.
That time they put Nilsson out at that end spot again. The second time they've done it, let him go straight downfield. Erickson will come out of there, and Nilsson will go back to the snapper spot. Lundy coming in. All right, here we go. Deuced in the backfield. 3 down linemen on the defense. Martinson on the draw off to Bang. Bang right up the middle. He'll get over the 40 to the 39. Whistle had blown the play dead. Ball was fumbled away. And it'll be a third down. And still about 21 yards to go for the first down. Elmore's sack of Martinson. Big play on this drive. All right, out the I formation, flank left, 3 down linemen, a 5-man front, basically. Corners are up tight. Martinson back, here comes Elmore again, fumbles the ball, and Toivola-Meadowlands have it. Elmer Mills making the defensive play. Boy, nobody picked up the linebacker coming either on this side as Elmore came shooting.
Mike Elmore didn't tackle and knocked the ball loose.
And Toivola-Meadowlands with good field position, 33-yard line of Hillcrest. Kutcher, the quarterback. He's back to throw again. He lays it up. His man is there wide open, intercepted by Martinson, however. Now that is the way that they should come over and play it. Martinson, the free safety, came over and made the interception at the 8-yard line. They get plenty of time defensively to run under that kind of a pass, and that time they got under it. Well, all of a sudden, we see the two clubs engaged in turnovers here. That's the second turnover of the second half for Toivola-Meadowlands. Hillcrest has been guilty of one. Deep in their own territory now. At about the 7, they can't afford another one. All right, back underneath. Barking out the signals. There's a handoff. Bang, coming up on the near side. Will get out about the 14-yard line. Elmore is there. And Horvath is there. And also number 24 would be Kurt Box. 7 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 3. Rognus coming out. Lundy going back in for him. 8:14 to go here in the third period. Lundy comes out as a flank on the right side. I formation. Martinson barks him out. Martinson long count this time. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang won't get anything, trying to get off that left side. He may get a yard, and that'd be it. Mills making the defensive play to stack it up. Third down and about 2 yards to go. Third period, 32-26, Hillcrest leading it. Boy, what a shootout the first half was. I formation. Flank goes left. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson hands off to Bang. Bang is going to be out to the first down as he will come out to about the 18-yard line.
30 yards, Scott Drone carries the ball.
Groan carrying on the play. It'll be first down. Looks like Bang on that little cross block, but it was Groan who carried the ball. It'll be a first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Balls on their own 18.
Up over the ball. Winner will play Argyle or Clearbrook next week. Site to be determined. There's a handoff to Bang again. Runs behind the blocker. Gets over the 20 and down about the 22-yard line. Bach is there. Van Dilker is there. Mills is there. And it'll be a second down and about 6 yards to go.
Elmer Mills. Gain of about 4.
All right, now we're back to the old game of football where it can't be 3 yards in a cloud of dust here. But it's about 3 yards is what they're trying to hammer out. There's a handoff to Banks going the other way. Busts away from one. He's going to be hit down as he gets to about the 27-yard line. Elmore in on the defensive play. It'll be third down and about a yard, a little better than a yard to go. Big play right here again as Hillcrest now trying to control the ball a little bit. They lead 32-26. Drone is the flank on the right side. They run a double wing actually this time. Lone setback is Bang. There's a handoff to Bang. Bang will get the first down as he will go to the 30-yard line. On the bottom is Elmer Mills again.
And on the tackle, Elmer Mills.
And Horvath. And it'll be a first down Hillcrest. That time they ran a double wing with a single setback in Bang. And it'll be first and 10 Hillcrest at the 30. Up over the ball they come. I formation. Flank left. Selvig is the flank on the left side. Martinson back to throw. Martinson fires it down the field. Groan, oh, he caught it. What a grab by Groan. He was sliding, and the ball was a little underthrown. He picked it up at the 30, covered pretty well. I guess that's the place you want to throw the ball when the guy's on your backside. It'll be first and 10 Hillcrest at the 30 in the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands. And that time Hillcrest dropped their big tackle back to pick up the guy coming in on the outside. And that helped him out. All right, ready to go. Out of the eye, flank on the right, on the left side. Martinson barks him out. Martinson off to Bang. Bang puts the head down, slides off the blocker, goes outside, gets a couple. Kutcher over there, also over there on the defensive play with Bernsdorf, and then Richards got up there last. Second down, 9 yards to go. 5 minutes, 4 seconds to go in what has been a scoreless third period so far. Rognus comes in, brings the play into Martinson. 32-26, Hillcrest leaded by 6. Remember, they started this drive on about their 8-yard line. Martinson nearly fell down, got up, looked, Fires it down the field. Intercepted. And tackled back at about the 8-yard line is Kuchera. Pass was intended for Selvig, but Kuchera made the interception. That'll be 1st and 10 now for Toivola-Meadowlands at their 8-yard line. Pass was thrown a little bit in behind the intended receiver. All right, ready to go. I formation. Kuchera barking them out. Hands off Richards. Richards hurdles a couple. He'll get out over the 10, about the 12-yard line. And we'll give him about 5 yards on the play, 2nd down and 5. Making the defensive play that time was Scotty Crone, the sophomore. 32-26. Unbelievable. Not a score in the second half so far. All right, up over the ball. I formation. Power comes left side. There's a handoff to Richards. Richards going to be stacked up by Rogness. He'll get a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. Also over there is Nielsen.
Gain of about 2. Brings up 3rd down and about 2.
3rd down and a couple of yards to go. Here's a big play again right here. All of a sudden, the first half all offense, second half all defense so far. Out of the eye. Back to Richards. Richards goes outside. Richards will get the 1st down as he goes to the 20-yard line. Stenjud over on the play. Along with Stenjud, we get a look at Selvig. And it'll be 1st down for Toivola-Meadowlands. 3 minutes, 9 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period. 32-26, Hillcrest leading. Toivola-Meadowlands up over the ball. Kuchera, the quarterback. Kuchera hands off Richards. Richards will get about a yard, and that's it. Boy, he keeps those legs churning. Tacklers slide off of him. Lundy was the first one to get to him, and then Selvig came up to put the popper on him. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. 32-26, Hillcrest, top side of Toivola-Meadowlands. It was a real offensive shootout in the first half. Kuchera down underneath. Kuchera drops back to throw. He looks. He fires it up the middle. Elmore is there. He drops the ball. Oh, Elmore was there. Headed right in the meat hooks. Couldn't hang on. Well, you know that old saying, hit him in the worst place it could, right in the hands. And it'll be a 3rd down and 9 yards to go. Still Hillcrest not getting the pressure on quarterback Tom Kuchera. Kuchera is only a junior, and he's as good a 9-man football quarterback as we've seen this year. He and Martinson both doing an excellent job here this afternoon. All right, he's back to throw. He looks. He puts it out. And it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Nearly a great grab by Elmore. Boy, Rogness went after the interception. Elmore reached right over the back of him and nearly made the completion up at the midfield stripe. All right, it's 4th down and 9 yards to go. Rogness and Groen will go back to take the punt. Richards will boot it away. Both sophomores back there looking for the punt from Richards. The snap is good. The kick. Oh, he shanked it a little bit. Let's see what kind of a roll. It'll take a Toivola-Meadowlands roll and go to the 29 in the territory of the Hillcrest Academy Comets as they come offensively. Well, all of a sudden, nobody able to put anything on the board. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. Hillcrest with good field position at their 29. Hillcrest come up over the ball as Nielsen leads him out. 4-man defensive front for Toivola-Meadowlands. Martinson backs him out off the Bang. Bang puts the head down. He'll get 4 as he goes right up the pipe. Flag on the play. We got a holding call against Hillcrest. Hillcrest caught in a hold. And, of course, they'll take this penalty as it will put Hillcrest deep in their territory. I really don't know why you need that long a discussion on a penalty like that, because there's not much doubt they're not going to give you 4. There's the hole. 10-yard penalty, of course, a 9-man football. Now Hillcrest back deep in their territory again. All right, Hillcrest coming up over the ball. 32-26, 1:38 remaining in the third period. Hillcrest leading by 6. Martinson barks him out. Martinson on the draw to Bang. Bang busts up the middle. He's going to break a couple of tackles, get all the way to the 34-yard line. Good run by Bang off that draw. Fox making the defensive play. That's what you get when you get that good pursuit. You get by that line of scrimmage off that little draw, and you got some running room. That's been a good play for Hillcrest in this ballgame. That's the third time they've run it. High formation, flank left, 3 down linemen this time. All right, there's a handoff to Bang. He turns away and is hit down as he picked up about a yard or two. Tried to spin away and get some running room. Richards is over there on the defensive play along with Mills, and it'll be a third down and about 2.5, 3 to go. Well, here's big play time again with 42 seconds remaining in a scoreless third period. Up over the ball comes Nielsen. High formation. Rognus in the flank on the left side. Oh, the middle of that line jammed up looking for the sneak. There's the draw, and getting the first down. Martinson turns the corner, and he runs out of bounds at the 40. That will give Hillcrest the first down. Boy, we didn't think he was going to turn upfield quick enough to get it. And it'll be a first down and 10. Hillcrest just over the midfield stripe in the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands. First and 10. Well, that was a big series of down for Hillcrest as they had the first and 20 situation and got it back again. I formation, flank left. Martinson barks him out, off to Bang. Bang to the far side. He'll get 5. And that's the big thing. 4 or 5 yards on the first down carries, and that's what Bangs has been able to wrestle out of there. Elmore over there on the tackle along with Bernsdorf. And it'll be second down and 6 yards to go with 8 seconds remaining in the third period. Timeout. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. 8 seconds remaining in the third period. 32-26. Hillcrest leading by 6. They have the ball. A big series of downs just moments ago, and they had first and 20, able to pick up the first down, and now they got a second down and about 6. In the territory of Toivola-Meadowlands at their 36-yard line. Both coaches have been out in imparted words of wisdom, and now we're ready to go. Hillcrest will come out with a Deuce in the backfield. Rognus the flank on the right side. Martinson barks him out. Martinson back to throw. Martinson looks, takes plenty of time, fires it out, and it's incomplete as he waited too long and Christensen stepped out of bounds. No doubt of it, he stepped out of bounds on the play. Christensen shook his head, but he had one of those big dogs on the out-of-bounds line, and that made it incomplete. All right, Hillcrest coming up. Big play right here again. Juiced in the backfield, flank left. They've got the middle of that line jammed tighter than a cob. And back to throw is Martinson. He's in heavy traffic. Rolls right, got some running. He's got a man wide open. Bang! Touchdown! Great play by Martinson. Great play by Martinson. A 36-yard aerial, and Hillcrest have gone in front now, 38-26. Martinson to Bang. Boy, I say that's the kind you say he might drop. He's there all alone. 36-yarder, and it's 38-26 now. Big conversion effort right here, out of the eye. Martinson barks him out. Martinson long count. Martinson hands off Bangs. Bangs is not going to make it. And then he pitches it out, and Joan was sleeping, and he caught the ball he was going in, but he dropped it. 38-26. Hillcrest by 12. We'll be back in 30. Fourth and final period. That time, we're not taking anything away from Drone. Drone was coming out to do the blocking. He missed his block, and then when Bang was stopped, Drone was watching him. Had he been awake for the ball, he could have picked it up and walked in with a 2 extra points. But it's much easier to play the game up here than it is down there. All right, ready to go. Hillcrest will kick it away. Drone will kick. Elmore on the near side. Richards to the far side. They're back at the 5. This time another Skipper type kick. Elmore will pick it up at the 10. Elmore wants to go to the far side. Elmore tries to get around the corner. He's going to be hit out at the 29-yard line. Rick Johnson over there putting the stop on him. And Toivola-Meadowlands now turning 38-26 will have the ball. At their 27. And look for them to start airing that ball out now. They had great success with that in the first half. High formation, rolling right for Derek. The Derek turns inside. He gets a couple of blocks. He'll go out and be hit down at the 36-yard line. Boy, that was spin body right for the quarterback rollout, I'll tell you. And it'll be a second down and about 2.5 yards to go. We're in the final period. Hillcrest leading at 38-26 with 11 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the ballgame. High formation. Power comes right side or flank on the right side, whichever way. Here they roll again, looking to pass. There they go to Thompson, incomplete. Now, really, Toivola had been better off in the first half with their straight drop back and letting Cortera work from back there. When they roll out, that time he had no mustard on the ball as he threw it off the back foot. Third down now and about 2.5 yards to go. Big play right here. All right, ready to go. Three-man defense front. Pitch to Richards. Richards will get the first down. Picks his way, and he will go down to the 34-yard line, territory of Hillcrest, where Martinson and Bang will knock him out of bounds. First and 10. Toivola-Meadowlands now on the go. 38-26. Hillcrest leading it. 11-7 to go in the final period. Boy, Public Dress has got a good rhyme going. First and 10 for TM. All right, high formation. Back to throw to Sheriff. He looks. He is in heavy traffic. Now fires it down deep. Intercepted by Martinson. Martinson is hit down at the 13-yard line. First and 10 for Hillcrest at their 13. That time, Cortera looked singly for Thompson, and he was double covered on the play. 10:57 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest lead at 38-26. Up over the ball, the Comets. High formation. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang puts the head down. He'll get about 4 or 3 this time. Well, I tell you, he's going to be a tired cookie. Normally, he and Mundus share the running pretty even Steven, but today, Bang has been the whole ball of wax back there. It'll be second down and 7 as they give him 3 on the play. The clock goes 10-15 remaining. High formation. Martinson down underneath again. Martinson barks out the signals. Hands off to Bang again, right up the middle. He'll be over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It'll be a third down. Mills in on the tackle along with Richards. Third down and about 2 yards to go. Right now, Hillcrest, of course, wanting to play ball control. They want to run some time off the clock. High formation, flank on the left side. Martinson barks out the signals. Martinson long time. Oh, and they got the procedure again. Boy, that's the kind of stuff that really kill you in the ball game. Third down and 2. You got third now and 7. And you certainly don't want to put it up in the air back here. 9 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the ball game. Lundy comes as a flank on the left side. They run out of a deuce in the backfield. Ready again. Long count. Back to throw. Martinson. He looks. He fires it down the field. Going to be intercepted by Richards. Richards right up the middle. Richards back now down to the 10. Dives over 1 and is knocked down at the 4-yard line. Oh, you got to second guess that call. Oh, you got to second guess that call, I'll tell you. right, they pitch it back to Richards. Richards finds some room. He's down to the 1-yard line. First and goal at the 1-yard line. Lundy making the defensive play. Holy catch, what a turnabout there. Hillcrest with a cushiony 12-point lead. Now they have a chance to have that cut to about 4. All right, ready to go. Quarterback wedges forward. Touchdown. Touchdown by Gutierrez. And that came with 8:18 remaining in the ball game. And now it's 38-32. Hillcrest leading it by 6. They're going to go for 2. There it is. There's the quarterback keeping, going to the outside, and he's in. He's in, and now it's 4 points separate. He'll be back in 30. They got a 12-point lead. You don't put the ball up in the air again. All right, ready to go. There's a kick that'll be picked up by Drone. Drone to the far side. He's at the 20, and he's going to hit down at about the 23-yard line, and now you got to watch that clock. Esterberg making the defensive play. Boy, I bet you Dick Risford would like to have that pass back again. All right, 8 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Anybody's ball game, 38-34. Hillcrest lead by 4. High formation. They set up. There's a hand out to Bang. Bang first away from the couple. Going to get about 3 yards on a good second effort. On the bottom of that stack, Elmore and Mills. And it'll be second down and 7 yards to go. Hillcrest, they got to run off about 3-4 first down. Because Toivola-Meadowlands, very explosive, to come right back with it. High formation. Flank on the right side. Ready. Back to throw. Screen it out to Drone. Drone comes back into the middle. He's not quick enough, and Richards puts the tackle on him. There's a couple yards on the play. That was a big play in the first half. 7 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Boy, Toivola-Meadowlands fired up. And standing defense. Third down and 9. Hillcrest coming up over the ball. High formation. Flank comes left. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson back to throw. Right up the middle. Complete to Joan. He's not going to have the first down, though. Joan is hit down by Horvath and Richards. That'll be 4th down and about 2 yards to go. 4th down with a long throw. A lot of time left in this one. 6 minutes and 16 seconds to be exact. Hillcrest coming up, and they're going to go for it the way it looks. Nope, now Drone got back in front formation. They still don't believe it. There's the snap, the kick. He gets a pretty fair kick away. It takes the Hillcrest goes down to the 12. Elmore picks it up just after the 20 and out of bounds there. 5:54 to go in the ball game. 4 points separate. Toivola-Meadowlands, 59 yards away from the go-ahead. All right, ready to go. Up over the ball comes Esterberg. Horvath comes out on the right side as he runs out the eye. There's a pitch back to Richards. Richards trying to get outside. Turns inside. Cuts to the outside. He's got room. He can go all the way. Richards is going to be all the way into the end zone. 59-yard touchdown run by Richards. Oh, he was hit 3 or 4 times. A 59-yard run by Richards. And Toivola-Meadowlands are on the top side at 40 to 38. And that comes with 5:41 remaining. 40-38. And I don't think anybody's worried about the extra points right now. All right, here they go. They're going for two. There's the quarterback keeping, rolling outside, turning the corner. He'll not make it. No good. 40-38. Hillcrest short by two, and we'll be back in 30.
Are you tired of this?
Bang gets it back to the 20-yard line, and I'll tell you, the Rockets are hiring a 4th of July firecracker right now. The big run by Richards, putting him out in front. A 59-yarder at 5:41, and Hillcrest got their work cut out for him right now. Up over the ball comes Erickson. Now they got Milton playing the end, so you can look for him to go up in the sky. Martinson back to throw. Martinson fires it out on the side, complete to Milton. Milton's going to be hit out of bounds at the 33-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Hang on to your hat. A lot of time left. All right, 1st and 10 Hillcrest. 5 minutes, 9 seconds remain. 40-38. Toivola-Meadowlands leading it. All right, Hillcrest coming up over the ball. Going to be some tired football players after this one. Just in the backfield, flank on the right side. Martinson backs him out. Martinson back to throw. Martinson fires it out on the side. There's Nilsson again. He's out to the midfield side. Richards made the defensive play. It'll be 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. About 7 on the play. Ball right smack at the midfield side. 40-38. Toivola-Meadowlands lead it. High formation, flank left. 3 down linemen on the defense. Martinson back. Martinson in heavy traffic. Then fires it up. Caught by Christensen, but he went down to one knee. And that will be very close to the first down. They stop the clock. And I think they're going to bring the chains in to measure. From here it looks like it's just a little bit short, but we're at an angle. They bring it out, and it is about a foot short with a 3rd down. All right, here we go. It'll be 3rd down and about a foot to go. Toivola's fans hollering defense. Martinson backs him out. Martinson wedges forward. He's going to have the first down as he'll get to about the 35-yard line. Still 3 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in this football game. All right, up over the ball comes Erickson. They'll line up in a deuce in the backfield, flank on the left side. 3 down linemen for Toivola. Martinson backing him out. Martinson back to throw. Martinson looks, lays it upfield. Caught! Beautiful grab by Milton at the 14-yard line. Milton, the big kid, went up in the air at the 14 between the 2 defenders and brought it down in his 1st and 10 Hillcrest at the 14. Holy cats, what an outing. A lot of time left, 3:27 to be exact. At the 15-yard line, territory Toivola-Meadowlands. Hillcrest up over the ball. High formation, Rodness flanks on the right side. Long count. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang puts his head down, goes to the 10-yard line. Defensively, Dean Nutty, 5'8", 160-pound senior, made the stop. Give him 4 yards on the play, 2nd down and 6. Oh, everybody's screaming here, I'll tell you. High formation. Martinson busts him out. Martinson hands off Bang, puts the head down. He'll get down close to the 6-yard line. Let's see just where they put it down. Elmore making a defensive play. And they're going to have to bring the chains in again. It's closer to the 4-yard line. Bring the chains in, put it down. It is about a yard short. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard. 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the ball game. Toivola-Meadowlands 40, Hillcrest 38. Timeout. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. If you're Toivola fans, the clock is running very slowly. If you're a Hillcrest fan, it's racing. 2:36 remaining in the ball game. Toivola-Meadowlands leading 40-38 on the strength of the 59-yard romp by Richards. 3rd down, about a yard to go for Hillcrest. And we're coming right back to play. Coaches have talked to their squads. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, Hillcrest step over the ball. They'll line up in an I formation. They've got 2 shots at it right here. Martinson hands off. Bang! He's going to be down close to the goal line. He's got the 1st down, down about the 1-yard line. Boy, a quick burst by Bang off the right side. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 1.5-yard line. 2:25 and rolling that clock. All right, ready again. The short man in the eye is Bang. They're going to give him the ball right here. There's Bang. Touchdown Bang. And Hillcrest lead it again. Bang gets the touchdown from 1.5 yards out. And that came with 2:11 to go. So remember, there's a lot of time left in this one. 44-40. Hillcrest leading it now by 4 points. Trying to put that 2-pointer on the board here. All right, ready. Martinson barks him out. Martinson rolls back. Martinson looks right up the middle. It's good to groan. Hillcrest lead 46-40. We'll be back in 30. Well, right now, for Fergus Falls Hillcrest, they hope that Groan can get some foot into this one and get it in the end zone. So there's no chance for a run back, but they got the always dangerous Richards to run. They got the always dangerous Thompson to catch the ball. There's a kick. This is a squibber again. Elmore will pick it up at the 10. Elmore looking for somewhere to run. Elmore to the far side. He's going to get out. It's good position for him as he'll get out to the 29-yard line. 2 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the ball game. And we got an Elmore. Is it Elmore that's down? Let's see. Well, while we have a timeout, 46-40, Hillcrest leading with 2:04 to go in the ball game. We'll go back for 30 seconds. Again, Elmore is walking off, limping a little bit, but he'll have to come out for at least one play because that is the rules as far as high school football is concerned. 46-40, Hillcrest, and now Hillcrest's defensive troops are going to have to come alive. Richards will come out on the near side. Kachera down underneath. Kachera looks. Kachera under pressure. Fires it up the middle to Thompson. He'll get about 3 yards, and that's it. Lundy up to make the tackle. And it'll be 2nd down and about 7 yards to go. 1:47 remaining in the ball game. And what do we got here? Officials timeout. Apparently, they got the wrong football out there. Well, now, if they'd have fumbled that and Hillcrest recovered, they could have blamed it on the poor football. That stupid old pig wasn't the right one. All right, now they got the football. That is an option for the team. They have the football, and when they want to go offensively, they have the right to have the football they want. All right, 1:39, clock rolling. I formation. That's the throw. Here comes the pressure this time. And this time they wrap him up at the 20-yard line. The ball is fumbled, but he was down. Boy, a great 2-man rush, and that time Milton got to him. Back at the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about 18 yards to go. Hillcrest need another great rush right here. We'll look at Hail Mary time. This will be the halfback pass. There it is. And they look, fire downfield. Elmore catches it at the 40. They got the first down. Oh, I can't believe that Hillcrest would let him off the hook like that. First down and 10. 55 seconds remaining in the ball game. On the 39, 55 seconds remaining. Boy, this whole season going to the final 55 seconds. Here's the same situation. They line it up. There's a pass to Richards. Richards going to run. He's hit down. Loss of about 3. Clock will roll. Good defensive play that time by Lundy. 45 seconds to go. And Toivola-Meadowlands take a timeout. 46-40 Hillcrest. We'll be back in 30. Back again. A lot of time. 45 seconds. 39 yards away from the go-ahead. Or the tying touchdown, rather. Boy, that'd be something. Get a touchdown and go overtime at 46-46. Cats couldn't believe it. All right. Here we go. Hang on your hat. Chew on your fingernails. Don't go get a sandwich. Just stay right there. 45 seconds remaining. Toivola-Meadowlands, very explosive ball club, will come out. They run a tandem on the right side this time. There they take that flip. They put the pressure on, and the center can't get to him. Coming up on the near side and going out of bounds is Patera, but he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's all. And the clock rolls down to 36 seconds. Good pressure that time by Stensrud. Third down and about 8 yards to go. Oh, hang on your hat. Patera very wisely getting out of bounds for that one. Well, we're getting to the nitty-gritty right now. All right, ready to go. Back to throw. They put that alley-oop up, and it's going to be incomplete. Martinson knocked it away from Thompson, and we got a fourth down. 30 seconds remaining. One more alley-oop piper right here. This is it right here. Hang on to your hat. Boy, if you got a bag of tricks, now's the time you pull it, whether it's defensive or offensive tricks. 30 seconds remaining. Up over the ball. Now they're moving around. They bring Richards over on the near side. All right, back to throw. This is it. Down on the side. Incomplete. Incomplete. And Hillcrest will take over in the ball game. Hillcrest will take over with 24 seconds to go, and what they got to do now is hatch the football.
How would you like to get 24-hour excitement?
This is KJJK FM 96, Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
Right, Battle Lake and Belgrade. Over and see those battlers play. Selvig's got to come out one play. He was the guy that was taken up. Dick Risford talking to his staff. Erickson will come in. Here we go. All right, now it's the snap and the laydown. If they execute that all right, they're going to be in good shape. Ready, the snap. He lays down with the clock rolling. And Toivola have no more timeouts, so they can run it down. They don't even have to come out of the huddle. Hillcrest will advance to the semifinal playdown next week as they win here this afternoon, 46-40. We'll be back in 1 minute with the story.
Self-same. Now there will be no expense of replacing tiles nor acoustical properties lost by repainting them. With ServiceMaster chemicals and unique equipment, we can safely and efficiently brighten your ceiling tiles, supports, and grills. Phone for a free estimate from ServiceMaster. ServiceMaster of Ottertail Empire, Fergus Falls, and Wahpeton. Call 739-2127. Call today.
All right, back again. We'll try to read our chicken scratching and see if we can get to the final results, but just the way it went in what was one heck of a shootout here this afternoon. In the first period, Drone got Hillcrest on the board with a 28 9-yard screen at 9-11, made it 6-0. Then Casera pumped up and hit Thompson 24-yard aerial at 6:43, made it 6-6. Richards went in with the 2 extra points, and Toivola-Meadowlands ran front by 2. Then Martinson hit Drone on a 32-yard aerial at 5:05, made it 12-8. Extra point effort, no good. Then Bang from 44 yards out at 3:31, made it 18-8. Drone took the pass to Martinson, made it 20-8, and looked like Hillcrest were on a roll. But no way was that going to happen, as Elmore then, 48-yarder at 3:01 of the first period, made it 20-14. Extra point effort, no good. And then a 39-yard pass to Horvat at 11 seconds of the period, made it 20-20. And I think that about took care of that first period. We can't read our stuff. In the second period, Martinson's pass to Drone of 9 yards at 7:02 made it 26-20. Then Teixeira on a 1-yard sneak at 2:05 made it 26-26. Then Martinson, the pass of 30 yards to Nielsen with 31 seconds to go in a half, made it 32-26. And that's the way the half ended. Then Martinson hit Bang on the 30-yarder made it 28-6. That's the way the third period ended. And then everything went to work again in the fourth period. A 1-yard sneak at 8:18 made it 38-32. And then the 2 extra points made it 38-34. And Hillcrest was hanging on after that pass interception. Then Richards went 59 yards at 5:41 to put Toivola-Meadowlands on top 40-38. The extra point effort was no good. Then Hillcrest took the drive, went 60 yards on the drive with the touchdown coming Bang going in from 1 yard out at 2:11. Made it 44-40. Martinson to Drone for the 2 extra points. It was 46-40. Our stars of the ball game? Well, our number 3-star in the ball game, as far as we were concerned, had to be Martinson of the Hillcrest Academy Comets. Our number 2-star of the ball game, Richards of Toivola-Meadowlands, and our number 1-star in the ball game has to go to Mark Bang of the Hillcrest Academy Comets. Dick, can you come up here for a minute? Dick Resbrook, Hillcrest Academy Comets. We'll talk to Dick for just a minute, if we may. I know we want to get back home to the studios, but a heck of a win, 46-40. Dick, I have never seen your secondary get beat like they got beat in the first half, but all in all, you come back, you get down on a great run by Richards, made a great drive to win it, and then the defense went to work and did the job. Our congratulations, a tremendously big win.
Well, thank you very much, Josiah. I probably called a wrong play when we were up by 2 touchdowns there. So it was 9 minutes left. I called a pass and was intercepted. Went down the goal line, gave him a touchdown there, and then they came back and scored on that sweep by Richards. But, boy, you know, we were down by 4 points there with a couple minutes left in the game. We just marched right down the field there. We moved Sean Yerson in the center and moved Nielsen out the tight end. I think he caught everyone that was thrown to him. And we practiced that, and he's a good, solid tight end, and it's a great win for us. So as we go to Clearbrook and Argyle now and see what they got up there.
Well, we know you want to get back with your kids, Dick. We hope that you get back in time tomorrow so you can come to the Oats LeGrand show. We can talk more about it. But it had to be a team effort, but not taking anything away from your club. Toivola-Meadowlands really did the job in the first half, keeping your offensive line or your defensive line off their quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. They ran a 4-3-2, and their linebackers were doing stunts in there, and sometimes they came and sometimes they didn't. And our line was having trouble picking up, but they were tough football players, boy. And they were an excellent football team, and never seen a game like this before with a wide open scoring as it was.
Really, everybody did the job for you, but my gosh, Bang must have carried the ball 40 times.
Yeah, Banger knew that he had to do the job when Mundus hurt for us. And, Scott Groden, as a sophomore, came through at the fullback position on a couple dives at the middle. But, we had to go to Banger. You got to go with the guys that are the best on your team towards the end of the game.
Well, we'll give Bang credit, but Martinson threw the ball well. Only twice today that we see him hesitate in throwing. As a result, he got in trouble with it. But most of the time, he really cranked the ball well. But let's not talk about individuals. A heck of a team win for your kids.
It sure was, though. Everybody played their heart out there in that final quarter, and what a football game. I think we held them to 30 yards rushing in the first half, but they scored. They had 200 and some yards passing in the first half. As the second half came out, and we played a little bit more conservative, ran the clock out. There wasn't quite as much scoring, but Man, I never had a game like this before.
Okay, Dick, congratulations again. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the Oats LeGrand show. A big win for Hillcrest Academy. They now play the winner of Argyle and Clearbrook, and we won't know where that is going to be until sometime tomorrow. Well, it'll be a nice, easy trip home tonight, and everyone will enjoy it. For Oats LeGrand now from Toivola-Meadowlands, the Hillcrest Academy Comets staying alive with a 46-40 win in a real shootout here this afternoon. So now for Oats LeGrand, it's good afternoon and back to our studio.
I'm all worn out just listening to that one. What a game. Our congratulations to Hillcrest.
Everybody knows that Hillcrest Academy won in what was probably as exciting a football game as you'll ever see, 46-40 over Toivola-Meadowlands, and Hillcrest had to come back in the last 5 minutes to win that one and then hang on with their defense, 46-40. So that means that Hillcrest Academy now will be facing Argyle up at Argyle next Friday night. Argyle a 38-14 winner over previously unbeaten Clearbrook. 40. And again, going to talk to Dick Redbrute. 46-40 winner yesterday over Toivola-Meadowlands up in the Snowbank North. First, Dick, let's talk a little bit about the conditions. Really, they did an excellent job up there getting their field prepared. They had about a foot of snow. They took scrapers, took off what they could with that, and then got a sweeper in and swept the rest of the snow off the field. It was hard in the middle, but really, with all the conditions, the field was in pretty good shape.
I think they did an excellent job preparing the field. We heard that they had their half of their high school out there the day before getting that snow off the field. And we anticipated a lot worse conditions than what it was when we got there. And we drove up to Meadowlands from our motel in Cloquet early that morning and looked at the conditions. And I really thought they did an excellent job of preparing that field. There was a little bit frozen around the middle and slippery, between the hash marks. But outside it wasn't bad. And fortunately, it worked out. It worked good to play that game.
Dick, $64,000 pyramid question right here. What color lines did they have?
Pink.
You weren't as shook up as I thought you were. First time we've ever been to a football game and saw pink chalk marks on the field. But I don't know. It kind of added something to it. It should have been baby blue, I suppose, as long as the guys were playing. But
I don't know if we'll be able to get that pink chalk out of our uniform.
All right, let's talk about the ball game. Started out, you got the ball, ran a screen pass to Groen romped for the touchdown, and boy, things came very easily. And then, of course, Toivola-Meadowlands turned right around, and Tom Kuchera, their quarterback, cranked one to Thompson, their 6'4" end, and they were on the board. Really, that first quarter was unbelievable, but our comments as far as your secondary is concerned, I thought your kids were awful timid in the first half going to the pass receiver. They had good position, but never carried it through.
They were back there when the receiver went out and just didn't come up and meet the ball. And it was just kind of like we were watching the videotape in slow motion out there where the ball wasn't really thrown as a bullet. It was up in the air, and we had time to get over there and recover, but just did not step in front of the receiver in the quarterback and the ball. So they completed those long passes, and I think if we could have stopped them early in the first half, we might have been able to open it up, but unfortunately we didn't. And they really came right at us yesterday, I thought.
Well, you got to give both clubs credit. I mean, there were times in there that Toivola-Meadowlands could have folded up. You had them 20-8 at one time. You had a 2-touchdown lead, 12-point lead in the fourth period, but they kept coming back at you, and it was a kind of a crowd-pleasing football game. But getting back to the passing of their junior quarterback, Tom Kuchera, really, as you said, not much mustard on the ball. In fact, I think we called them alley-oop because they were a mile high, and the big 6'4" Thompson and the big 6'3" Elmore were able to get to the ball.
Well, anytime you have a quarterback that throws for approximately 2 in that first half, like Kuchera did for Toivola, you got to take and put a lot of points on the board. And I think we were fortunate to come through it just holding them to 26 in that first half, and we were able to put on 32. So, a lot of scoring in that first half. I was getting dizzy watching everybody go up and down the sideline.
All right, now, besides the weapon of the aerial game for them, they had probably as good a running back as we would see this year. And really the reason why is that he was such a smart running back. He did not run with a quick burst of speed off the
from his stance, but he was a kid that read so well. He'd come up behind the blocker, he'd stay right behind the blocker, he'd see which way he would screen or block out, and he'd go the other way. He had great field sense.
On their sweeps, they would move out their linemen and kind of a student body right when they went outside, and then take him block down. But he wasn't an overpowering runner, the Chip Richards from Toivola, but would follow his blockers well, like you said, and read behind it. And then when he saw the opening, take him burst through. Now, we had a shot at him in that fourth quarter with a number of tackles and missed him. And, he put him on board with that 55 or 59-yard run that, put them ahead and put us deep in our own territory.
Biggest defensive line you'll look at this year, no doubt. They had 245, 260. They averaged about 220 pounds in their defensive front, and that gives you a problem trying to move them out.
I hope it isn't that we don't run any bigger than this, because we're going to have problems. And, we could put our 245 Stensrud against their 255 lineman, and he's never had somebody like that before that he's had trouble getting out of there. And when you have Hegman on the other side, who goes about 170, 175, we call a timeout, go in the huddle, he says, "Hey, coach, I can't move him out of there." He just stands right there, so we won't have to try to throw cross blocks on him and have Selby come down and block down, and then he go out and get the outside defensive end out there. But, they were big up front, Oats, no doubt about it.
All right, now let's talk about your ball club. First time in a ball game, I think really you got your touchdown, as we said, with Grown, but really the key play in there was when you fumbled, Stensrud picked up the ball and went about something like 12, 13 yards with that recovery to give you the first down and get you alive on that. Now, really, I was a little bit afraid. I thought we were having an earthquake when he was running with the ball because the ground shook so, but he ran like a big old fullback, and big fumble recovery right there.
He's even asked me a couple of times if he can play fullback on extra points and just go ahead and plow right in the line. But that's happened a couple of times where he's picked up a fumble and ran towards the goal line, but he usually fumbles every time when he gets hit. But fortunately for this time, he hung on. But I don't know if they were blitzing on us or what up the middle, but they stopped bang at the line of scrimmage and popped the ball out. And fortunately for us, Stensrud, was alert and picked it up and ran it for a first down, which we needed at that point, and kept our drive alive before we took and threw the pass into Grown.
Okay, now, looking at individuals, first we'll start in your backfield. Martinson, certainly with a great effort, 15 of 21, I believe, would be his average on there. Threw for 239 yards, and ever since Martinson has started to release the ball quicker, he has had great success with his passing. 5 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah, and he had a number of those in the first half. He had 4 touchdown passes in the first half, and he's starting to drop back and take and release the ball a little quicker. A couple times yesterday, he might have released it sooner than it would have. We wanted to release it a little bit quicker, but he waited a couple seconds too late. And but he passed for 71%. And when you get in the playoffs, and if you can complete that percentage, the passing game is hard to stop. And he threw the ball on target and called some good plays when he was calling them on their own out there too.
Okay, now we talked about your quarterback. Let's talk about your receivers. I thought that Grown really showed excellent hands. He has shown them at several times this year, but yesterday made several great catches for you.
High in the air and low on the ground, to keep our drive
the one
alive.
really kept your drive going. They picked it up, got his hands underneath the ball on that low throw and did an excellent job.
I know the referee was kind of standing behind him, and I thought he'd blow it interference because he might not have seen it. You look at it from the front, you can see he caught it just before it hit the ground.
Right.
Looking at it from behind, you might have think he trapped it. For only being a sophomore, scoring 3 touchdowns and 2 extra points, that's 22 points. And he did a good job for us yesterday coming out of that backfield on screen passes, the one for the touchdown, the first one 29-yarder, and also had a key interception at one time. So
that interception just before the half that set up Nelson's touchdown run to get you that 36 points.
Yeah, well, the score was tied, I think, 26-26 there, and with a few minutes left in the first half, moving Nelson to tight end there and giving him something to think about at halftime. Threw one pass to Nelson and went in for a touchdown.
Now we got to talk about smart coaching. You have Nelson has been your snapper all year. Yesterday you move him out at that tight end spot, and great receptions and great running after catching the ball, certainly. And I suppose Demi Swanson doesn't want us to say anything about this because there might be some more guys to be looking at him. We shouldn't say anything, but he certainly looks like he could help the community college come next year as a tight end.
Well, we kind of thought that ourselves too. We'd like to keep him at tight end all the time, but then we got to have that blocking up front too. And in our final drive there towards the end of the game, when we were down 40-38 and marching down the field, he caught 3 of the 4 passes that Martinson threw. The other one was to John Christensen for just a short gainer. But one was, I think, a 22-yarder, and one was a 17, and one was a 14. And, you get those kind of yards, and he runs his pattern quick, and if the ball is anywhere near him, he's got it.
The last catch he made was in a crowd. He had a guy in front of him. He had two guys on the back side of him. He went right up over the 2 of the guy in front of him. The 2 guys draped all over his back. He came down with it, and that really set up your touchdown.
That was a big one. And then when we get down close to the goal line, we put him back at center and then ran over him. So, he played a key part for that game yesterday for us. Rick, he's up deer hunting right now. He's trying to get some deer.
Oh, boy, you get him twist an ankle up there in the brush someplace. You won't sleep sound till next Friday, I'm sure.
That'd be my luck. They get hurt more playing basketball or clowning around up in the dormitory than they do anywhere on the football field.
Okay, now one last guy in the backfield. I think we've talked about all of them except we get down to Bang. And I'll tell you, Bang is the real name for that kid. His touchdown run of 44 yards was really something to see. And one thing about this ball game, we had so much of the play right in front of where you're broadcasting from, and you'd see these things. Bang was definitely stopped at the line of scrimmage. He broke that tackle with good leg action, got about 5 yards, got hit by 2 guys, used the legs again, broke it, and then outraced everybody in the end zone 44 yards. And I think he had something like 156, 157 yards for the ball game. And everybody knew he was going to carry the ball. So there's where you got to give him the credit. He still got 3, 4, and 5 yards on first carries, which gives you a great option for your second down.
That's right. He did a good job running the ball yesterday. And he really took a beating in carrying the ball 30 times against Toivola, and also playing, middle linebacker on defense and taking some hard hits with those linemen coming out of there and halfbacks out of the backfield. But, he played a whale of a game for us yesterday. And when Mundus got hurt, he knew he had to take the load. And he's ready to play. He's going to make a good college football player somebody, too.
Okay, now, we haven't talked about the line. Offensive line had a tough time yesterday, mainly because they were outsized about 20 pounds to a man, but still got the little gap that Bang needed to get his run started.
That's right. They had good size in the line, and they had excellent linebackers in that 4-3-2 defense. And, give Bang a little bit of room, and he'll get some yards for us. And he picked up some big runs for us, even though they're probably only 4 or 5 yards. As long as we can get 3, we're pretty happy. But, John Christensen and Sendrew did a good job blocking on that right side. But also, I think our line on the left side, Hageland and Scott Selvig, are improving with every game, too. And they've really turned around since the beginning of the season as far as the line blocking. And also, Steve Lundy blocking as a flanker. On some of our sweeps on the outside, he's blocking down that linebacker, and he's also a key blocker.
A week ago, we gave him the one of the top 3 because of his blocking, and he did a good job again coming out in there. So really, you got to talk about it. It was a team effort. Erickson came in, Rogness came in. Erickson came in when he moved Nielsen out on the flank, out on the end spot. All the kids that played had a great effort. If we were to say one thing, it was the timidness in the secondary in the first half. Otherwise, your ball club played an excellent ball game again.
I think so too, Oates. The old cliche, with a total team effort, I think was really true yesterday. And that's all you can say, and you like to just talk about every single guy that we had playing yesterday and the excellent job that they did. But, you have a number of individuals that you can talk about, and you put it all together, and you have a good team effort.
Right. Now we're going to talk about the coach. What was the coach thinking about when he had a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes to go down in his territory, and he had his quarterback throw the ball?
I was hoping you wouldn't answer that question.
You knew I'd ask you that question.
Well,
that's the second-guessing thing. You completed it great. They intercepted. The coach is a bonehead for making a call like that.
Well, it was 9 minutes left in the game, and we were up by 2 touchdowns, and I knew they had to score twice to beat us. And it was a split-second decision. I thought that we could complete it, and we did. It was the same play that we threw the touchdown pass to Bang with.
And he was open by about a country mile.
Yeah, he had a 43 or whatever it was there.
44, I think, 44 yards.
Okay,
like that.
And, we thought we'd come back with the same thing, but they were just laying for that play. They were right in that area. And Martinson was looking for Scott Selvig. They got a little square out there, but couldn't find him, and threw to Bang and was in a crowd of people, intercepted. And, unfortunately, not only intercepted it, but ran it all the way down the goal line.
Mr. Richards again.
I know, and then brought it in on the score, and they were fired up, 38-34 now. And then they kicked off and held us, and we were forced to punt, and came with that tweak to Richards and went 55 yards for that touchdown, and then they were at 40-38.
And everybody at dear old Toivola-Meadowlands, we're number one. But they forgot one thing. Hillcrest had a lot of guts in coming back on that drive. The thing I liked about your drive, Dick, was that they did not panic. They just stayed in your game plan, kept running 4-5, 4-5, little short pass, 4-5. Finally got down there, and bang, was the guy that had to carry it in for the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah, we call the time out there towards down the goal line, but making the move with Nelson, the tight end, opened up it's a new aspect to our passing game, and Martinson likes to throw to him because he's a big receiver, and he's hard to cover. He's got good speed, and you use the other guys for decoys and send three guys out, but you got to give credit to the line who did blocking and allowed Martinson to pass there a number of times. A couple of times I thought he was going to go down, and then he'd take and stand up and still stare at the receiver and take and throw the ball for completion, and that's a big part of the game too.
Okay, now looking at the final 5 minutes of that ball game when they come back down with the ball and come down. I thought really that they got out of their game plan. They kind of got shook up and started throwing the ball pell-mell, which was good for you.
They came out with a couple different formations, and we were playing cautiously, only rushing three guys and having everybody else play back. It was kind of like a 3-3-3. But they put two guys out the left side and threw it out to Richards. And when I took and watched Kellier and Toivola up at that game last week, I thought that Richards was an excellent passer, and really didn't know who was their starting quarterback, either him or this Kuchera. And he's a nice passer too, besides a nice runner. And they passed to him on those, and he threw it downfield. But our defensive secondary got it together, and the greatest feeling in the world was when we held them on 4th down and 24 seconds left on the clock. We had the ball, and they didn't have any timeouts. So all we had to do was lay on it, get the snap from the center, and it was ours.
You're in. Okay, now let's look ahead. Really, Dick, I've been going back checking. I think right now you're 6-4 in state competition. In the playoffs, you go to Argyle, a club that handled you last year, but looking back to last year, Argyle shot you with 2 tremendously quick games, or 2 kids, and a tremendously strong wind, which took away your passing ball game. You go up there, if we don't get any wind, should be a very interesting ball game because you can mix the 2 up pretty well now.
Well, we saw them last night against Clearbrook, and they really didn't have any trouble at all moving the ball against Clearbrook, and they also threw the ball well. They don't have that many people back off last year's team, but they're tough again. And something that I had heard, I don't know if it was from people up there or wherever it was, but I'd heard with Argyle state champions last year that the only team that really gave Argyle a tough battle last year was their second string. And this second string now is their first team, and they're defending state champions, and we got to go up there and play on their field.
You got to prove that you're better than they are, and up there. Again, that wind situation, that field is right out in the middle of nowhere, and if we do have a wind, you're going to have a wind problem up there. But looking at your club, and we said it earlier, and I don't know whether you agree with me or not, but I still think you got the best ball club you've had in the years that you've had. And we talked about the balance that you have coming into the ball game, the reserves you have coming into the ball game. Yesterday was a good indication. You get Mundus hurt, you got young Drone coming in. You move Nilsson out to an end. You got Erickson coming in and doing a good job snapping the ball. So I think your balance and your numbers now could be a big thing going into this ball game.
Well, you got to have depth as much as you can, and it plays an important part of the game. And being a little flexible, gives you an extra dimension to take and look forward to as far as your offense is concerned. But Argyle's got good people too, and they got some depth up there. They're small, but they're quick. And they're hard hitters, and it should be a good football game. They beat us last year, so hopefully our guys will want this one.
I think really last year, Dick, your game was the closest game Argyle had in the playoffs.
I can't remember.
They hammered Nevis in the next one, and they clobbered Starbuck in the finals. So really, this is kind of for the kids that were coming back from last year, something to remember.
It is. I know Mundus was looking forward to playing Argyle.
I'll bet. It was good to see Mundus up there on his crutches.
I know, this Chip Richards from Toivola reminded me a lot of Mundus, the way he ran. And
Built like him.
built like him, too, about the same size. And I guess after the game, Richards went over to Mundus, shook his hands, and said, hello, brother.
Well, best of luck next Friday. That game's 7:30 at Argyle, and K-Jack will stick right along with Hillcrest. We'll be all the way, and we hope that the following time, on the 20th, we'll get our first look at Humphrey's Hump.
I hope so, too, but we got to beat Argyle first.
Right, one at a time, and it's only one to go now. Okay, Dick, congratulations on a big win yesterday, and I think the intestinal fortitude of your kids really was evident in that one.
Thanks a lot, Oats.
Okay, we'll be back in 1 minute.